I got a good question about how to make money on the road. I guess the last video I didn't do much to scare anybody off into not living in their van or not wanting to come out. People still want to do this. And that video wasn't meant to scare anybody out of doing it. And at the end of the video, there was something that I left out about after I said that guy got scared and he quit. I wanted to say that don't let things like what you saw in that video scare you from doing anything. Incidents like that happen once every season. It's not every day. Most of the time, it's nice people around us and it's quiet. So don't let that scare you off. Do what you want to do. But the question was about how to make money on the road. Are there places hiring? And I'm a digital nomad. Well, let's say this. How do I make money on the road? I'm a male model on OnlyFans. No, I'm a digital nomad. I do animations and graphics for one company that knows that I do this, and we've been working together since way before I started living this lifestyle. So when I told them that I was doing it, they said, cool, we'll still ask you for work, because they like the work. But other people that might not have computer skills, I know that there's some people out there that will do camp hosting. What's this? Ranch hand, farm work, in exchange for a little bit of money, maybe a place to stay. Other than that, getting jobs at local businesses and parking in the parking lot, I don't know. I feel fortunate that I was able to acquire skills that allow me to work anywhere. When I was working as an art director in Los Angeles, I was always looking for another way to make another stream of income because it was very expensive there. And the job that I had, although it paid well, I had an addiction to working. So if I was working, let's say I had to work a weekend or a holiday, basically just sit in the studio and wait for producers to call out certain graphics that they need for live shows. I would bring in freelance work and work on another computer, so I was doubling up on work, getting paid for 2 gigs at one time. And then after I would do that, I'd go home, check out my Instagram and see if anybody was interested in commissioning paintings, or if there was an order for custom trucker hats. I was doing a lot of custom trucker hats and custom artwork. Doing that kind of stuff out of a van isn't possible anymore. And this lifestyle, you don't need that much money anyways. So I can afford to drop a few of those income streams. We just did the groceries today, and it came to about $300. And that's a weekly thing for two of us. So we're two of us spending $300 a month on groceries. I just put $30 of gas in, and I probably won't put another $30 or $50 of gas in for another 2 weeks. If you're doing this and you want to save money the way we've been doing it, boondock. We don't find the paid camp spots. There's camp spots that can go from anywhere from $10 a night to 45 a night, and I know some in California are 65 a night. If I'm gonna drop that kind of money, 65 a night, I might as well go to a hotel and pay $90 to $100 because they'll give you free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and parking, all of that stuff. Free coffee all day, free tea all day. So the only thing that I can think of for people that want to come out and do sort of a digital nomadic life that I'm doing is doing the YouTube, and it's tough. It's not easy. You have to build a community, you have to have a niche, you have to have pizzazz. If you're, if you have something to say or show or something that is of value to somebody else, then you can start a YouTube channel. I started this channel as sort of a, build out the van type thing. And then, I'm going to go on the adventures and go camping. And it ended up becoming this whole, I have to live in the van. So it went from van life to living in a van. And I think those are two different things. Whenever we see the weekend warriors coming through here with their all the gadgets and knickknacks and bells and whistles on the rigs, we automatically think that must be an influencer. And my channel is pretty much anti-influence. So the question about how do you make money, that was something that we had to consider when we first started. We didn't have much. And we had months. So we had to do what we had to do. And some of you out there have to do what you have to do now. And unless you're good with computers, remotely working the way I do might not be for you. You might have to find some type of seasonal work. And like I said, if you're in the area that you can boondock for free, save money, you might have to just find a grocery store gig or Home Depot gig or a restaurant gig, something. I don't know how else people would make money other than that, or camp hosting. There are some things that you might be able to do if you're good with a camera, like photography, or maybe even if you have a drone or some cinematography skills. And that's just doing what you call B-roll, backplates for stock footage sites. And just type in Google stock footage royalty-free sites, and a number of them will pop up where you can sell your work on these sites. So you just upload your photography, your videos, and what they do is they have their clientele where they sell some of this stuff. And I was doing it for a little while, and now that AI has come into the room, it's kind of ruined that for me. I haven't really seen a sale from that type of work that I was doing before. So I think that's falling off slowly. If you can If you know how to use AI, maybe you can do that. So if you're gonna jump into this, make sure you have some kind of money saved up. Like, just think about, for us, we need 300 a week, maybe 50 for gas. Let's just say 400. That'd be about 1,600 a month, give or take. That's for two of us. A lot of solo van lifers out there are doing about 800 a month, so it ends up being that. But it sure beats having to hustle and grind for a $2,000 a month rent. I was just telling one of my friends online that the stress levels have dropped, the anxiety has dropped, the health has been better. We eat better because we cook our own food. We don't eat out. I cheated today. I had Chipotle. That's like once a week, maybe. So you'll save a lot of money. You'll definitely bring down your cost of living a lot by doing this. And if you're concerned about trying to find work, there's work out there. I think you just have to just get it. Don't just passively look. Just go and find something and take it. One of the benefits of this is, let's say you get some good work for a month to 2 months and you accumulate a good chunk of change. You don't have to worry about work for a little bit. You can kick back for a little bit. One of the benefits of this is that, oh, I don't have to pay rent. I'm good for the month. We got food, we got savings. All you got to do is just be out here. So if you guys have any other questions about how you want to do this, even though, like I said earlier, I didn't scare you off with the demon video, then just leave it in the comments.